What up, what up, what up? Good morning. Welcome to Boom 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 Brick House Radio Live. It's Saturday, and yes, I'm having breakfast. As you can see, I'm diabetical. I'm having a busy morning. I'm anxious about my guest today. So I was trying to work off my anxiety by doing the dishes, and I ran a little behind, so I couldn't eat my breakfast. So just a couple more bites. That's it. Just one the next one. And I'm done. But good morning to everybody. Fuck is y'all doing? Huh? The fuck is y'all doing? It is Saturday morning. The fucking cleaning solution always get me. Always get me. Yeah, so fuck is y'all doing? It's Saturday morning. Is y'all bitches getting y'all hair done? Getting your nails did? Getting them fucking fade? Fuck is y'all doing? Check in with your girl on this good Saturday morning. Yeah, so that's done. I'm happy about that. So that's done. They ain't gonna be on here and y'all hear because my stomach growl. That ain't sexy. That is not hot at all. So I have a special guest today. If y'all haven't seen the promotion or seen the post or whatever, if you haven't done that, I'm trying to get position here so we good. Sheesh. Cut my head off. All right. Well, I will be interviewing music producer Mr. Bill Pettaway today. Mm-hmm. So I'm a little nervous because he done did some shit in his life. Me, this is as far as I've gotten right now. This is it right here. But no, I'm honored to add him to the roster of amazing people that I've had the pleasure of interviewing during my tenure. I guess that's the best way. During my time doing web radio and doing Brick House Radio Live, he's definitely, in the tops. He's definitely in the tops. It's just with me, it's different because we have a rapport, and I'm not saying we butthole tight and he know everything about me and I know everything about him. No, but we are familiar. Excuse me, from me being a little girl. So I'm not going to, act like, that shit ain't happening. So I do respect him, and I just want him to come on here and be able to, give y'all some insight on the things that he's accomplished in his career. And even if he wants to tell you what he's currently doing, we here for it, Bill. We are here for it. I mean, he's worked with Timbaland, Missy, Tony Braxton. Like, listen, I'm not here to toot his horn, and, he can name drop if he chooses to. That's cool. But at the same time, like, I respect his outgoingness as far as just still out here. Still out here being relevant in the music industry. I think that's really dope. I apologize, y'all. I deal with real life shit. And that was real life. But no emergency or nothing, in case anybody was wondering. No. But no, I gotta get my lips right. Because I ain't gonna be on here talking to Bill looking like I'm looking. You feel me? And go ahead and get that right. Mm-hmm. Get them lips. Mm-hmm. Because don't nobody want to talk to nobody with no ashy lips. But I didn't want to put it on until I ate. Yeah, if I keep, excuse me, clearing my throat. Again, I was doing dishes before I came on here. So I used, anybody been to the dollar store, Family Dollar Tree, the green kitchen spray, man, I use that shit every day. But nigga, if you ain't got no mask on, that shit fuck with you. Especially if you catch that shit on the down one. And then me, I be heavy with it. So sorry, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna have to not be able to use this shit before I come on here next week. Because if I gotta keep throughout this whole situation, I'm gonna feel some type of way. So we're not gonna do that. It's gonna come. Excuse me. It's gonna mellow out eventually. But all and when is it gonna happen? All when is it gonna happen? So yeah. So let me do a few things here or whatever. Sometimes people playing with me. I ain't nobody running with me in these streets. That's crazy, right? But no, I'm very. Oh, but y'all can't see me. Oh, I'm sorry. Listen, I thought I could multitask, guys. So you're gonna have to pardon me for a second because I want to make sure that all my ducks in a row. You might not can't see me. Hopefully you can still hear me. So I can get shit popping. That's right. I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead. I don't know why that little song just always just I didn't know. Here, here. Because I want to get everything set up for. Oh, that was dumb. Wait a minute. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to seem a little remedial. But gotta make sure I'm doing whatever I have to do to send this information. Okay. Let me see. All right. So I think we got everything cracking right now. So just waiting on Mr. Pettaway to check in so we can get him on here and we can get some questions answered and you know, just just get some insight because it's Black Music Month. And, you know, I wanted to go out with a bang. And what better way to go out than with somebody that's been around music over 30 years? Probably longer than that. I'm just guesstimating because that's about how long I can stretch it out. I mean, obviously, he's been doing it since he was young. So You know, I ain't want to put his age out there, but he's been doing it for a long ass time. So once he gets the link and he he hits it and he's on standby, and then I can pull him in and we can get to talking. We can get to talking, hunty. I'm just excited because I'm just happy to be able to do what I do, how I do it, when I do it, and that's it. So I'm just happy that I'm able to, that he's around. Not saying it like that, but things are happening so crazy right now, and it's so many of our musicians and artists that are leaving here, sometimes for whatever reasons, and sometimes it's unexpected. So the fact that he's still around, and we're able to pick his brain and get some of the insight on some of the things that he knows about the industry, and maybe his and get some insight on his journey. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So we're gonna go ahead and figure out what's going on a Saturday. So is y'all y'all ready for the 4th? Y'all finna blow some shit up? Y'all wanna kaboom? But is y'all doing it at home? Is y'all going somewhere? Like, what is your plans for the 4th? And do you even celebrate the 4th? Like, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Call me a sellout or whatever, but it's crazy on how I look at life for the most part, and how I look at life, but also the fact that I celebrate shit. I feel like I'm an American. That's what the right to live here is. You can do whatever the fuck you want within their laws. So if it's not against the law to celebrate the 4th of July, bitch, I'm celebrating, and I'm gonna get some red, white, and blue shit to wear. It's crazy, but I won't stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I would not. I haven't since the 90s, and I'm not going to start now. Kaepernick, you took a knee in front of the world. I took a stand in front of Frederick Douglass Senior High School and got suspended. Check my record. I got suspended because I refused to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance in homeroom, because I figured it out early. I figured it out. That shit was some bullshit, and I wasn't going for it. I was woke. Bitch, I'm up. I am up. And you're not going to have me stand up here and put my hand over my heart and pledge to a country that had my peoples treated like livestock. Not at all. Not at all. So, whatever. It makes me know, never mind. Let me check on my boy real quick. I will let him know that I sent the link. So when he check it in. Now I'm answering some other shit. I'm supposed to be handling business. Because I am not playing with people. I am not playing with people. Do you hear me out here in these streets? No problem. This is a little take the edge off a little bit. Come on ahead. I can be nice and chillax. Not the whole thing. I ain't got to. I can fuck back up at there. But that was my little after breakfast. You get the little puff after breakfast. I had my little breakfast. But as they say, breakfast. Word. So just waiting for Mr. Bill Pettaway to check in again. I don't know if he having technical difficulties on his side, but I sent him the link and yeah. So yeah, 4th of July is y'all doing it or no? Me, I got a grandson, so I gotta have some type of sparklers. He gotta see some boom. He gotta see some of that. You got to see some of that. Like, I don't care what nobody says. Fireworks is amazing. I love fireworks. I think it's beautiful. It is majestic. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. It is so beautiful to watch those lights light up the night sky in the different formations and colors and combinations. I love fireworks. So, if there's ever a chance to indulge or to see them, usually I do. Because I do like that. I like the ooh, I like the oohs and ahs. I like it. I like it. I like it. I'm sorry I missed the ones at the Juneteenth festival in Annapolis at Williams Whalen, but because yeah, I heard it was a great show. I heard it was a great light show out there. So let's see what we got him, y'all. Let's bring him in, Mr. Bill Pettaway. We're gonna welcome him to Brick House Radio Live. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Can you
sir.
hear me?
We absolutely can. You look awesome. I like the glasses.
Thank you. Good morning to everybody.
We having a little trouble with your connection. I don't know where you are. It's a little bit of a delay. So if you could possibly, like, I don't know. I don't know where you are in
Hang
the
on.
house. So,
Hang on one second. Hang on.
you're so sweet.
Did that get better? Did it
A
get
little bit.
better?
Yes. Yes. We can hear you and see you. All right. We're good.
Yeah. Okay, because my computer wouldn't allow me to. It said browser. I had to have Chrome and I have a Safari
Oh, okay. So
on
you
the
was having
browser.
a little technical because I wasn't sure, but I just know that whenever I send the link through the email, whoever receives it, they usually are capable of coming on, and you're on. So hey.
Okay. Yeah, I'm using my phone.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Cool. Either way,
We're
it
good.
works. Either way, it works.
Good.
Yeah, either way, it works.
Good.
Well, Mr. Pettaway, you are here on Brick House Radio Live with Miss Kamala, aka Karma, and I reached out to you because it's Black Music Month, and you have made a great impact on Black music. If it's possible, please give us a little bit of background, where it all started for you, and you know how you got into doing what you do as a music producer.
Got started since I was a kid living in Annapolis and also going to Virginia with my cousin. But my musical journey started as me wanting to do music just for the joy of it, just because it was something I loved and I enjoyed doing it. I just loved it and I pursued it in a way not to really be a professional, but just to do music. And in Annapolis, I played with a lot of the bands in Annapolis, a lot of guys there. And I learned a lot from being in bands, um, how to have better social skills to communicate with people and other musicians. But everything started for me between first in Annapolis and then Virginia with my cousin who played bass guitar.
Okay. Well, what was the first instrument? I mean, what first got you interested in music? Was it singing or was it an instrument? And if so, what instrument was it and did you stick to it?
It was the guitar. The guitar was the sole thing that was my soul and spirit. It was something I truly loved and I just loved it. That's it. Nothing, loved it for the love of loving it. That's it.
So you stuck to it. You ain't gotta. We know that because we see you with your guitar all the time. So all right, cool, cool. Listen, because sometimes when you first start out, it's like I'm not too sure with this instrument. Maybe I'll try something else. Did you try other instruments, or it's just strictly been the guitar?
Strictly guitar. I knew I wanted to learn to play. I knew I had the strong desire and the willpower to say, this is what I want out of life. I want to be able to play the guitar, to play it. I never said I wanted to play it to be professional, but I wanted to just play it. So I played it every day. I picked it up. It was the thing. I wouldn't go out to play. I just played the guitar, played it, played it. Anything guitar related, I would go to the magazine shop. At the time, I didn't have internet. I would go to look at magazines and read about it. I would follow different people who influenced me. And then in the neighborhood, there was a guy, Clement Park, early on Washington, Barry Holland, a lot of the guys in the neighborhood. And I was encouraged by them because I saw them making music, and I go, I want to do that. That's fun, and that's how it. I was inspired to do it by my surroundings in Annapolis.
That's awesome because there's so many other things you could have gotten into besides music in Annapolis. But being here since I was a little girl, I learned to embrace the underground music scene here. And your name rings bells and it holds weight. Um, I am just, honored again to have you on here. And, there were a few things we did want to talk about. And, I appreciate you giving us a little background, but let's get into the tea, honey. Let's get into Milli Vanilli. Let's talk about it. So if anyone, let me just give you a little intro on this. If anybody does not know, Mr. Bill Pettaway was a instrument in the Milli Vanilli situation. And I say situation because the songs are still good. I don't care what nobody said. You know what I mean? So how did that happen?
Well, I was tinkering around with electronics for years, and I was learning to create music by myself on computers and things like that. So I built this little small studio at my parents' house in Annapolis, and I started to learn how things work, how electronics work, electronic music, and I started to put together the music. And once I got the music, I didn't like the music. So I said next, I took the music that I had now is Millie Vanilli's Girl, You Know It's True, and I threw it away. I put it in a trash bag, like a dump.
Mm,
So
mm,
one day
mm.
I was on a
You said like a dummy.
telemarketer called me. Yeah, a telemarketer called me, and the telemarketer was trying to sell me a timeshare. But I was really nice to them, and they asked me, was I busy? I said, not really. And she asked me what was going on in the background. I said, oh, music. She goes, what song is that? I said, oh, I make my own music. And she goes, oh, I have somebody you should talk to, um, the Newmarks. And I've been wanting to meet the Newmarks for like 5 years, but I never had a way to connect with them in Baltimore because I just like what they did. Their mixtape show, DJ Spin. So I felt like maybe I could do something with these guys. Well, she says, well, the guy Kevin is going to call you. So said, um, I said to myself, okay, he can. So he called me up and asked me what I did. I said, I just make a little music. And he said, let's get together. 2 days later, they came down from Baltimore. And I started playing the music I was doing in my basement, things I was creating, making up on the spot. And he said, you are our producer. And I'm like, well, I'm not a producer. Well, if you're making that music, you're a producer. And I go, okay. So they hired me to produce 2 songs, but I ended up doing the album, the Newmarks album. The first single was Rhyme or Death, which it did well in London and overseas. The next song was Girl, You Know It's True. Kevin came to the house and I wanted to record another song called ABC. So I needed a tape to put it on. So I went in that duffel bag and accidentally pulled that tape out. When I went to record over, it wouldn't record. It just played. So Kevin Lyles, who runs 300 Entertainment today, he heard that, and him and all of the guys at Newmarks insisted we record that. And I just like, I don't know why this sound not. I don't know. I do this all the time. It's not a costume. It's just something I did. And so they convinced me we gotta record. So I had I played all the instruments, did all the music and everything, and we were in the studio. And Kaya Damo, there's another person there trying to make the Newmark sing, but it didn't work out. So Kaya Damo of Starpoint, he was there, and we were laying in the floor like 3 o'clock in the morning waiting for them to finish vocals. So Kai stood up and said, "Let's get to work now." And we started putting together the song, writing the hook, arranging it, doing everything. And Kai told me after it was done, and we also got this guy named Charlie Hindenburger. He sang the actual hook to the song. So once we got the song together and did everything and I produced it, Kai told me that it wasn't going to be a hit, it's a smash. And I have no clue what he's talking about. So I just continued my life, went to the gas station every day, thought nothing of it. So I was
Yes,
hearing
because I was
people.
coming to get my Twix.
That's right. That's right. So I went there and I heard a song that sounded like mine, but I didn't even think about it. So a friend of mine, Brian C, he said, "I hear your song on the radio." I'm like, huh? And everybody started hearing it. I never heard it. I really heard it, but I didn't think it was my version of the song. The other producer, Frank Farian, who's just passed away months ago, he covered the song. So once it was covered and they did the video, it was like, I don't know. It just, I couldn't believe it. I thought it was a dream. I'm like, is this song this big? And it got bigger, 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 bigger. And that was it. And my mom, like, I told them this song real. So they started hearing about it and everything. So my dad said something to the effect, "Well, what you getting ready to do now?" I said, "I'm gonna do some more music." He said, "Don't you gotta go to work?" I go, "Yeah, I might not have to work." And he goes, "No, you going to work." So I stayed at the gas station. Wasn't gonna leave the station because my parents advised me that's not smart. Why are you gonna leave because of a song? And I said, okay. So I just stayed there. And my parents, they guided me like, no, don't spend money. Do this, don't do that. And they protected me. So I stayed at the gas station in Annapolis. And when I started getting these platinum records and everything started coming in, I'm like, what is this? And they're like, you earned that. Oh, you got an upcoming Grammy, which I never went to the Grammys. I didn't know anything about the controversy or anything. I just did all the music with the guys at Newmark, Kevin, Spin, Rodney, and Kaya Damo of Starpoint. And that was it. Next thing you know, it grew and grew and grew. And that was it. And then after it grew, I forgot about it. And I met this guy, this engineer came in the gas station and he took me to a studio that I knew in Austin Hill, Maryland. And I met this guy named Timberland. And we became like brothers for life. And when I met him, I was done with the Milli Vanilli. It was like, okay. But everything just kept coming. And I was like, oh, this thing is pretty big. And I was excited about it. And I was enjoying the success of it. But I kind of forgot about it, put it to pass. And that's what happened. And as it goes on, I didn't think about it as I still did last year. And a guy approached me. He said, "I want to do a documentary. I'll pay you to do a documentary." So we did a documentary called Milli Vanilli on Paramount Plus. It's on there now.
And I've
And we,
watched it. I watched it before you sent me the link.
oh, okay. Well, we also have a movie. The movie will start streaming August 9th, and it'll be in some theaters. it's the story. It's the story of the Milli Vanilli in a different from a different and
Perspective.
see what people say about it. But it did well in Germany. It did well in London, Spain, different countries. It came out there first, and I
Right,
just
right.
looked.
That's what I realized. And it was like, wow, like we was the last ones to get it pretty much. But it
Yes,
became such a big hit here, especially in the clubs.
yeah, which I didn't even know because I wasn't a club person, but I found out, and it was a good journey. I enjoyed it, and it taught me a lot about in the business of music. It got me to realize that this is a business. You know, that's when I had to look at it from a different perspective. I couldn't look at it like, oh, I'm just having fun.
It's
It's
just
like,
fun.
wait,
Right.
yeah. And I started to say, oh, it's more to this. It's a lot involved. So as I was being immersed in the music business, I started to kind of look at, well, here, what is this? I started to more or less try to educate myself. I had a good lawyer, and I would ask him questions, and I would say, I don't want to do that. I'm looking to do this. I'm looking to sustain myself long term, not short term. Because people, oh, we'll give you money, we'll buy a machine, oh, we'll give you $800,000, and it was like, I'm not going to sell my compositions because a lot of us we're easily sold and influenced by money. Somebody flashing a dollar, and I will tell you this from my experience: the people I've seen that got these advances and bought all this stuff, they're broke because they didn't matter, or they looked at the moment where somebody bought something from them and kept control, and they were getting peanuts. And I didn't want to be that type of person where it was like, okay, yeah, I shouldn't have sold it. I retain the rights to the song, as I still do, and I'm happy with my decision. And it's like that was something that I thank God for, the education, the knowledge, and wisdom of understanding how to control your intellectual property. Meaning, when you own something, you want to maintain ownership. Because if you don't own it, everybody will do what they want, make money, and do it whatever they want. And by me owning
Right.
it, when they did the documentary, they had to get what you call a sync license, and I had to approve of it. Like, I'll do it, but I want to be paid very well, and we move on. Same thing with the movie. And I made the deal with a movie company, and they were like, yeah. And I'm like, what are you going to call it? They're like, we're going to get it. Myself, all the guys, we said, if you name it, girl, you know it's true, we'll do it. And make sure the big budget. And that was it. So I just sat back and say, well, this does on, and I just live my life every day, just doing normal stuff. I don't do anything crazy. I feed squirrels and walk around the beach
Oh,
like an
I see
old
you
thing
out
used
there
to
taking
say.
it all in the scenery, out there on the balcony, letting the wind blow in your scalp. I see you. I see
I just enjoy life. I'm just thankful. I'm a cancer sign, and I just looking at how God has put a rainbow above me to take care of me. Everything comes from God. Nothing, the song or anything. My success is not my success. I give glory to God because God put those things in my spirit to succeed in different things I desire. But he showed me another way. It wasn't the way that I planned it. It was God's plan. And through God's plan, he showed me, like, if you be patient and I know the desire of your heart, you believe in yourself, but first seek me and I'll show you the way. God has shown me the way, and I'm blessed and just thankful every day. Not thankful like when I say, oh, money. I don't think about money. I think about getting up in the morning and enjoying my life, whatever it is, meaning go eat at my favorite place, go walk on the beach, enjoy just watching the sunrise, and just, I'm thankful that I'm here in Miami, get to, if I go out on a boat or go somewhere really nice, I was thankful to be able to, that God allowed me to see the beaches and things. Because when I was younger and living in Annapolis, I used to see pictures of Miami, and that was dream. Like, one day I'm gonna live there, and I spoke it into existence by believing that. I just believed I was gonna be there because I just was that strong. Like, somehow I'm gonna get here. I don't know what's gonna happen, but the future came, and I'm here through the grace of God, living I want, desire
Absolutely.
to live. E- Even though we have flooding and hurricanes, but that's a part of it. I was running away from Maryland, the snow and all that. I said, yeah, change environment. I want to wake up to the sun every day. But there's a price to wake up to the sun. Hurricane season, flooding here.
My
It's a
mother
lot to
lived in
take in.
Florida
But
for like 6 years. I was so scared. She was in Havana, which is like 12 miles outside of Tallahassee. And I would be so scared. I'm glad she wasn't further down because she wasn't more towards the panhandle, the peninsula. But
yeah,
yeah,
yes,
y'all tough. Y'all tough down there. Y'all different. Y'all built different in Miami because you got to batten down the hatches down there when a hurricane come through.
that's true. But if it comes too strong and I get too scared, come back to Maryland. I can deal
Look,
with the
that's the
snow.
benefit of being from the DMV. We
That's
always will take you back, Bill. You always, but come on back, Bill. You ain't gotta stay down there. You scared, boo? Come back. We take care of you.
right. If a big enough storm hit there, I'm like, I think we need to go back to Virginia, Maryland, somewhere like that, and everything. But that's a
That's why
part
my
of
mama came back. That's why my mama
it.
came back.
Yeah, the storm makes you change. It changes it can put you on edge sometimes. When they say hurricanes are coming, because I live right on the water, and you're like, that ocean is rising, and everything,
All
the
I can
water.
surge. That's all I can think of is a surge and just all that. My husband asked me a few years ago, how would I feel about no, I don't want to live nowhere near the water. I don't want to live nowhere near the water. I don't mind visiting the water, but you can't put my house there. I'm not gonna sleep because all I'm gonna be thinking about is a storm surge or something. Just sometimes people don't understand, even with earthquakes, when you get that the aftershock that causes tsunamis. Like, no, I don't. You brave. That's all I'm gonna say is you brave. It's a beautiful sight, but you are brave. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do
Well, the good thing for me, I live 17 stories up, so I'm okay. I don't have to worry about the flooding, which is a plus. That another thing that I didn't understand. I said, "Oh, okay, my musical equipment is protected. I feel safe when it rains." Looking out the window of what's going on makes you go, "Oh." But I thank God that He put me in a higher place, and I'm fine with that.
it. Literally,
Yes.
put you in a high place. Listen, you like it. I love it. I love it. I'm happy that you are happy, Bill. I'm happy that you are still here and we, were able to have this conversation and you were able to talk about your movie and your life. And I definitely appreciate your time this morning. I don't want to hold you because I know you're a busy man, but I just definitely want to appreciate you coming on and you're always welcome back. Any new projects, keep me posted and we'll definitely spread the word.
Yes, and the other thing I want to say, I want to send out prayers and blessings to people that are sick in Annapolis that I see on Facebook. Patsy, I know that, but she's a fighter. I watch her every day. I'm like, that's how you get through this. You keep going, you keep going. So I watch her. And Jerry Makel, he's at Milkshake Lane, and I went to see him. So I want to say prayers to him and anybody in Annapolis, and wishing the best to Rosalind Price and Parole, my whole Parole community. She lost her mom last month, and
Oh,
Billy Boy, and I used to go and see her. She practically raised me, and Rosalind Price was like my sister. She made sure I was straight. She watched. She they tell my mother if I did something wrong. So my community was amazing community living in
Your
Parole.
village. That was your village.
On the Eastport, Garden, Newtown 20, by Waters, by Road, everywhere. I mean, I've been there. That was like a journey going to the school and all the people I know there that I still know. That's a blessing just to grow up and see yourself grow up and get older and just be thankful. That's the real gift from God. Just being
Yes.
thankful every day.
Well, Bill, I want to extend the invitation to you. There is an official Bywater Day that's happening on August 24th. If you have the time, come through and see one of the little youngin band. I know you probably remember Occupation Band. They were youngins. Well, they still rocking and rolling. They got a reunion show tomorrow, and they will be playing live down Bywaters on August 24th. I know how you are about live music. We'd love to have you. Come through.
Yeah, if I can be in town, I will definitely stop by. But I may be on tour. I may be
Awesome.
on a tour. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
the tour
yeah,
starts
yeah.
in August.
That's why I
If I
say
get a
I wasn't
breakout,
sure what your schedule was like, but I definitely wanted to extend the invite to you.
yes. Well, I want to thank you for having me on the show. It's been a pleasure, and I wish you the best with everything you do
Thank
with
you.
blessings. And anytime something you need that can help, I'm just Bill, though. Anything that I can do, I'm here. Just reach out to me.
All right. I appreciate you. It's all love, Bill. We'll see you next time. We love you here at Brick House Radio, and it's always a pleasure. We'll keep in touch, babe. Believe that.
Blessings. Take
Mwah.
care. Bye bye. Okay.
All right. So that was my dude, little Bill Pettaway or whatever. It's a pleasure to have him on Rizzo. I got through it, y'all. I did good. Now, so, girl, you know it's true. Ooh, 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 I love you. I can't get this song on my head now. I'm be singing that bitch for the next 2 weeks. Listen, that's why I tell people all the time, I'm not who I am because of whatever. I've been around a long ass time. And I've been around musicians all my life, whether it's living in the house with some, whether it's running into them on the street, going to school with them. And that's what always have been like the link with me and certain people is music. Music has nurtured a lot of my friendships. Some of the friendships I have with dudes is because of the music that I listen to. Yes, I listen to thuggery. Yes. All that shit that Steve Harvey talk about, let me shoot up your shirt and I'll wet you. That's the shit I like. I like the fuckery, the foolishness, because nobody's really dying. Nobody's really getting hurt. It's just words. It's just words to music that I can relate to. Because sometimes in your mind, you want to kill a motherfucker, but you don't always say it. You don't always put it out there. But sometimes you feel like, you know what, this motherfucker run me off the road one more time. I could take this car and hence why Luda made move, bitch, get out the way. He was tired. He was having some driving anxiety, and he was tired of people driving slow while he trying to get to where the fuck he trying to get to. But yo, here we go. Yo, here we go. But yes, it was definitely a pleasure having Bill here. I will have him back at any time. He is a sweetheart. He is so pleasant and soft spoken. I love it. I really love it. And I'm glad he was here. Boss lady, I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all see Nas. Y'all see him. Boop. You see him. Nasir Jones. And in case y'all was wondering, yes, I said, if you don't know, it's autographed. Yes, it was for my birthday, and Nas signed my poster for my birthday. It's been 20 years ago. That's how old that motherfucker is. It was 2004. My birthday, 2004. Nasir Jones, aka Nas, aka Mr. Ether, signed my poster. That was a good day. That definitely was a good day. So, fuck is y'all doing? Look, listen. If you motherfucker, let me put this aside real quick. Because I want y'all to see this. I'm going to get closer and I'm going to take a little drink of water. Because see, y'all see, I ain't clearing my throat no more. It done cleared the fuck out. If I don't see you motherfuckers at the ACK reunion tomorrow, we is not friends. And that's real. Listen, I'm here for the O to the double C. Do you hear me? Listen, if y'all not at sidelines tomorrow, y'all some goofies. Goofies. Because it's going to be lit. It's going to be a good time. Listen, I just want to enjoy myself. That's all I want to do is have some laughs, see my peoples. What up, peoples? I can't wait to see y'all. See my niggas on stage doing their thing. Again, I love musicians. I love live music. It's nothing like it. It's nothing like live music. And the go-go is the ultimate party when it's live. You got guys, honey, it's finna be lit. And I'm gonna be out with my bitches. And yeah. I'm just trying to smile and live life with the ACK reunion. You feel me? That's what she trying to do. What she trying to do, that what she trying to do. Fuck is y'all trying to do? I'm trying to have some fun. Y'all see a bitch at the bar, get that bitch on Moscato and a cup of ice. That's all I need is Moscato and a cup of ice. Is either you gonna get it or no. So I'm putting it out there now. I'm celebrating. I got a new job. They appreciate a nigga, and I want to celebrate that until it's time for me to start my new position. So if you niggas see me at sidelines, a Moscato and a cup of ice, cause your girl trying to do big things. I'm interviewing Bill Pettaway and shit. I'm trying to do big things. Look, teamwork makes the dream work. Help me to help you to help us. I know y'all Saturday mornings was so boring at first. I know they was. That why she here. That why she here. To make sure you make it through the day. Yeah, because I know most of you niggas wasn't gonna get up at 9 o'clock. If I did a 9 o'clock show, you niggas was not getting up at 9 o'clock. Especially if you done been out time one on at fucking Dirties last night. Or down Leach. You is not up at 9 o'clock for real. If you don't have to be, unless you got some little crying ass kids, you gotta give some cereal or make some pancakes for on a Saturday morning. See, my baby's older now. Listen, won't it do it? I don't have no grandbaby this weekend. I'm going to see him when I leave here, off of here. We're going to enjoy his birthday. And shout out to Cameron Kamal Smothers, turning 9 on the 24th of June. I love my Yaya baby. That's my Yaya baby. So, Nini, as again is what he calls me, Nini is going to spend some time with the Yaya baby today. Nene ain't doing no flips and shit, but I'm gonna let his aunt and uncle handle that. I'm just here so I don't get fired. I'm just here to escort the cupcakes. That's it. That what Nene do. I just escort the cupcakes. Sometimes I participate because I remember one year my foot was broke. I couldn't do shit but sit there and fan myself and eat. That's all I could do because my foot was broke. I couldn't run around. We couldn't throw no water balloons because he had a splash party and we was throwing water balloons. You know, it was all type of shit. Little pool, like it was lit. Then he couldn't do shit. So I just was like, okay. But I'm just so happy that he's happy. He is thriving. He is so sweet. Listen, my grandbaby, I never have a problem with him. Do y'all understand that? Like I ain't even have to warm his cakes because me and him had that understanding early in life. Like if you do something, Nene gonna tear that ass up. And I would tell him just like that. And he was a little baby. I would tear that ass up. You're not going, no, no. But, and he knows that. He know Nene loves him. But don't be too bad. Because Nene gonna get cakes. It's to the point, my kids, everybody they got to the point. Y'all mess up, what mommy gonna do? Get cakes. Yes, get cakes means I was gonna spank your butt. I wasn't gonna abuse or beat the shit out my kids, even though I say I'm gonna beat the shit out you. No, it was disciplinary. That's why my son is 16 right now, and he's not a fucking criminal. He's not in jail. He doesn't have a record. He don't even got no motherfucking kids. He don't got a baby moms. None of that shit. He's a gamer. So if whipping his ass made him a gamer, I'm good on that. If being abusive or an asshole made my son not be a part of the fucking uh epidemic right now that's going on with these young men with no respect for themselves or other people, I'm good on that. I'll take that. I'll take that. I will take that. Listen, it warms my heart when people tell me how respectful my kids are. You know why? Because that's something that was instilled in them since they were babies. So it starts at home. It starts at home. We, as myself and my husband, made sure that our kids had manners. That is something we both did. You know, I can say that. We both made sure that please and thank you. Yeah, shit mandatory. Mandatory. Ain't no get me what? Get you. May I have? The fuck? That's what's wrong with y'all, yo. Y'all little illiterate motherfuckers then came from households where ain't nobody taught y'all no manners. So you don't know no manners. So of course you can't, you know, pass nothing on to your kids that you don't know. And keep talking about that's old school. That's old school. No, bitch. That's called civilization. That's how shit has it made it this far. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. Change is good, yes, but certain fucking rules and regulations and foundations, that's what help propel society. The foundation. If you don't have a foundation, your shit gonna crumble. That's what's wrong. That's why motherfuckers is going in on Sexy Red, because the bitch don't got no manners. She don't got no home training. Because if she did, some of the shit she say and do, she wouldn't. And I'm just being honest. But hey, it's entertainment. She getting her shmoney. But at the same time, these little girls need to hear something other than Sexy Red. They need to hear how to keep their fucking legs closed instead of how to keep bopping them open. Close your legs and open your mind. Because that's why there's 14-year-old mothers running around here. Because ain't nobody told them, bitch, your body is a temple. These niggas ain't loyal. They not going to care if they're sleeping with you and your friend. They're not going to care whether they put a condom on. They're not going to care whether they give you and 4 or 5 other females a fucking STD or something worse. I'm saying a STI because that's what y'all call them now. I'm sorry. STI or something worse. Motherfuckers, Magic made it. Magic is a fucking billionaire and he can afford medications to keep him alive. Everybody ain't built like that. Best thing to do, keep your fucking legs closed. Keep your legs closed and your mind open. That's the way you're gonna make it. It's somebody for everybody out here, but it's just all in how you go about it. It's all in how you go about it. And I'm glad that I'm teaching my kids how to have standards for themselves and have a good outlook on things. And that's real. I want my babies to be self-sufficient. I want them to be independent. Now, standing up disrespecting me, no, I don't. I don't expect that because guess what? That's not what I'm here for. You're not going to talk to me crazy. We can talk though. We can talk about anything, anything. And I tell my kids that all the time. We can talk about anything. And they have tested me, but we have talked about everything. Anything that they want to discuss, I talk to them. I don't lie to them. And I am honest. And I don't have a problem if you don't believe mommy, Google it. That's the best thing. That's my weapon now. That is my weapon. It's fucking Google. Because like sometimes people don't believe shit stink until they smell it. So if you don't believe what mommy is saying, Google it. Google it. So I'm proud of my kids. I mean, I'm mad at my baby. Because this nigga gotta go summer school again. You know, it's just one. When you got multiple kids, you know it's just that one. And it's the baby. It's the baby. She tests my G all the time. And y'all be like, oh, she's so pretty. She's still my daughter. And she be testing the waters hard. I ain't had to fucking put these paws on her. I threatened her though. I listen. Because I want her to do right. And I want her to do right basically for herself. You know. She's a type 2 diabetic and she don't abide by the rules. And sometimes mommy gets a little agitated because mommy wants you to take care of yourself, you know? Because I'm type 2 as well. But guess what? As a September baby, 3 years I stopped smoking cigarettes. 3 years. 3 years. All willpower. I appreciate my buddy, C. Allen, because he quit 6 days before me. And you know, that's the one thing we have been consistent about is not smoking no motherfucking ports. I don't care how stressed out we are or how bad shit get. We not buying no motherfucking ports. Y'all can kill that. Y'all can kill that. I listened to my homegirl bitch about fucking buying ports and motherfuckers smoking them up. I don't have that problem no more. You can't ask me for no cigarettes. I don't smoke. I ain't. And for those that knew that I smoked, y'all probably thought I'd be lying just so I wouldn't give y'all a cigarette. No, bitch, I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. Now, that other thing, state of Maryland said I could, but not no motherfucking Newports. Philip Morris wouldn't get no more of my money, hunty. Not in that aspect. Not from that stream of income. No, you will not get no more money from me at all. So, well, guys, it has definitely been a pleasure. I appreciate y'all tuning in for another week of Brick House Radio Live. Shout out, and I'm going to give you this to my man Bill Pettaway for showing up and showing out and giving us some insight and blowing us up at the end of Black Music Month. So if y'all have not seen the Paramount documentary, Girl, You Know It's True, please go watch it. It gives you the story of Milli Vanilli and how the song came about. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for showing up every week. For those that do, I tell y'all all the time, I'm here for the love and not for the likes, baby. So we see y'all next Thursday. Come in.